Wasn't initially going to make this video, but it seems like the modern man needs this video and the message that I'm about to portray in this video more than ever. So although it doesn't apply to me, it applies to most of you modern men out there today, right? So the fact of the matter is, all of you guys, men in general, men specifically, you put women, you put these females on a pedestal and you praise and you worship them like they are that there's some divine being that needs to be worshipped and prayed to. Yes, I am not discarding the fact that women, they should be treated with respect and love and generosity and all these things. But as a man, when you have come here on this world, you have a purpose, you have a drive, you have an inclination to do things, to perform, to work, to be of some sort of value. It is very evident to me that the modern man doesn't have these traits within him. You are docile and weak and you don't want to do anything. You don't want to provide a value. You want your chick to do everything for you, and you think that life is a fairy tale and it's just another day in Disneyland for you. But reality hits and shit hits the fan, and the economy shit. You're not getting any work. You're not getting any work done. You can't afford bills and all this stuff. You're losing respect. She doesn't look at you the same, and you delude her, you brainwash her with your ideals, your morals and ethics that you have nothing of, but you believe that you have it. You believe that you have ethics, morals, these type of things, but you don't carry any ethics, morals, values, integrity, the values of such within yourself, and you brainwash the girl. You ruin the girl as a byproduct. You affect the trajectory of her life, the karmas. Now you're now infected within the trajectory of that girl's life, right? You've now impacted yourself, your own karmas, your own way of being, your own way of life, by being a retard to this girl, right? And this is all a byproduct of you not working on yourself first, you not putting yourself first, you not doing things that you need to get done prior to you chasing or going after this female. Regardless, it shouldn't be a chase. When you're a man of value, when you're a man that can provide some type of substance, that some type of wisdom, some type of knowledge, some type of effort, things like this, like these women just flock to you, right? Ladies, they just flock to you. They sense a man of purpose that is driven, is he's out to do something. He's obsessed with things other than what's in between a girl's legs, right? Most of you are just obsessed between whatever they have between their legs, and you just like it's just this biological desire for you to fulfill needs. Only after they're fulfilled to realize that you're still not fulfilled, and you're still chasing something. You're here to work. You're here to get shit. You get things done. Provide, and you're here to work and get shit done. Right? As I said, you need to understand that you are here to get shit done and get work done. You are not here to chase anything, regardless of whether it's woman or whatever it is. Anything outside of yourself. You're here to provide yourself the best version of yourself that you can be. You are daily sculpting and marbling the man that you can be tomorrow, and you are daily looking back at this old self that you were, and reminiscing about the times that you were a piece of shit, and now you are something better. Now you are something of a more valuable, a more philosophical, a more wise man. And now when you engage in a relationship, now when you involve yourself with the karmas and the trajectory of another girl's life, because this is another being we are talking about, another soul that looks at you as a leader, as someone that's going to tell her right things to do, as someone that's going to be her safe space, that's going to provide her with wisdom, knowledge. When she sits down and cries her eyes out, you're going to tell her, hey, this is, it's maybe you should look at it this way, and give her new neural connections within her head to see the situation differently. But if you don't have that within yourself, if you don't have this knowledge, this self-knowledge, if you haven't traveled the philosophical depths within yourself and of the world, and you don't see the world for what it truly is, how the fuck can you provide value for another being? It is regardless of the fact that her gender is female. You cannot do it for yourself. You cannot be a better being for yourself, but you put this girl on a pedestal and you believe that you're going to provide her with so and so value, with so and so things. When really all you're after is her goods. And even after achieving that, you realize that it's not like you're not fulfilled. You don't feel any type of satiation within you. It's hedonistic. The same way you go out and you party every night, you get drunk and you waste and you're a degenerate, is the same way that you chase these females unconsciously. You believe that they are the grand prize in life. It's not. Okay, you're here, you have shit to do, you haven't explored the depths of philosophy, you don't understand the ways of life, you don't understand the silence within you, you cannot provide any type of wisdom, any type of knowledge, you cannot provide her with any type of tangible benefits as well. Forget the intangible things. You cannot provide her with a secure income. You can't be a household provider for her. You can't do these things, right? You're broke, you're weak, like, and when shit hits the fan, when she's sitting down and crying, you're crying with her instead of being a place of solace and somewhere to rest. You're crying with her. Like, it all goes back to you just working on yourself, finding things to improve on, picking up that book, reading, excelling in a topic, in a discussion. And this is years of putting your head down and working. This is your years of putting your head down, no distractions, nothing of the outside is here to distract you, putting your shit down and getting to work. That's what it's really about. It's not about females or the endless distractions that the world gives you. It's about you. And the only person that's going to save you is you. It's a realization that you have when you realize that nobody's coming here to save you. Nobody's coming to give you this profound wisdom that's there to be unlocked. No one's there to give you this profound philosophy that's there to be unlocked and realized within yourself. Like, nobody will travel the depths within yourself but you. That's something that you have to do. As a man, it is your responsibility to do that, to understand these things and now provide it to your woman in a more softer, light way. You should be traveling the depths, the darknesses within yourself and of the world, and understanding everything from a very observant point of view. And when you do come together, you do commune with a lady of your liking. You're now able to tell her in a way that she can see things in a different light, because she cannot travel the depths of darkness by herself. They shouldn't. They're females. They're women, right? You're supposed to have some type of you're supposed to be the leader and show them the way. Like, this is the way, sweetheart. This is this is the paths of the world. This is what philosophy is about. This is what wisdom is about. These are things that really matter in life. You know what I mean? It's not life is not about hedonistic pleasures and fulfilling yourself mindlessly and mindless scrolling on all these apps and social media and all these things. That's not what life is about, right? So you need to realize these things, and you need to really put your head down and focus on yourself before you put any female or anything outside of yourself on a pedestal, right? A lot of you are just chasing this endless desire, this greed to fulfill and satiate what's in between your legs, your senses. Like, that's all you're trying to do. And by doing that, you're a net negative to society. You're a net negative to that girl. You're interfering with her and and the trajectory of her life, being a negative entity in her life. Nonsense that she doesn't need. She doesn't need to see this nonsense that you are. Okay? If you are going to be providing yourself any type of value, or if you're going to do yourself any type of service, just ignore them. Okay? Yes, she's pretty. She's there. She's elegant. She's doing her thing. Just let it be. Okay? You see a butterfly, you appreciate it for its beauty, and you let it be. Let her adore her aesthetical pleasures and leave it as such. You don't need to pursue it, bro. You don't need to pursue everything that moves. You don't need to be doing that, right? You need to be pursuing yourself, your own purpose, the things that you need to be getting done. That is what you need to be pursuing. That should be on your mind. That is what should be on your mental, and that's the thing that you should be getting done daily. It's not about them. It's not about anybody else. It's not about your relatives or what anybody else has to say. It's about you and your own mission, and becoming the best version of yourself, and realizing the self within yourself. The ultimate goal of any man, of any woman, and of anybody in life is self-realization. So what I am speaking of is not just about work, material work, tangible work, material work. It's about self-work. Self-realization. You must know yourself to a point where now when a female is connected into your life, you can show her about herself, and now she's more in tune with herself, her own emotions. So when you're not there, when you're out doing shit of tangible service, of working, whatever it is, she's not sitting and crying home all day, scrolling on TikTok, frying her brain and not understanding herself and losing herself, seeking to lose herself in sensual pleasures and things of such. Self-realization is the ultimate goal. You must realize yourself. You must understand the being, the silence, the ocean, the silent ocean within yourself. You must understand this. When you truly understand this and you travel the depths of philosophy within yourself, and you're wise and you become more knowledgeable, then it's possible to go entertain another whole soul. It's possible to go entertain another being of such, and now you can provide that being and show that being the way of light, the way of wisdom, the way of knowledge as well. It's providing service, guys. Now together, one in one, you guys are on a common mission. You're on a common path, and that is self-realization. You get deeper and deeper on this path. That is the common goal. That is why man and woman must unite. It's for self-realization and uniting and sharing these ideas and these ideals with each other. It's not about the sensual pleasures, guys. Not everything is about fulfilling the needs between your legs. It's not. It's not. It's just reality check. It's not. Right? The end goal is self-realization, and the quicker you realize that, and the quicker that you put self-work and actual work and contemplate these things, because contemplation leads you farther than any type of tangible work in these realms, the faster you achieve it, the quicker you achieve it, the less lifetimes you have to come back here and repeat this endless hedonistic lifestyle, the endless distractions. Distractions are only going to get worse. You have to learn to zone everything out and focus on this path of self-realization. That is what truly matters. That is what truly matters. The man that knows himself is indistinguishable from the rest, from the other sheep. He's indistinguishable. That's the true work, and that's the real work that matters.